Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to the kitchen. This is Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, with me in the kitchen this morning is Chef Nathaniel. Hello, Nathaniel.
Hi, guys.
How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good morning. So this morning, Chef Nathaniel is back with another wrap. And he's making burritos. Yeah. And we're using plantains. Quite an interesting recipe. Let's talk about the ingredients we're working with.
So we're making spicy mushroom burrito.
Spicy mushroom burritos.
Really hot spice.
Okay.
So we have our tortilla bread, then we have garlic, we have onions, cucumber, carrots, bell peppers, we have corn, breadcrumbs, mushroom, then we have onion flakes, pepper flakes, like chili flakes, we have soya spice, cinnamon, Mexican beans, buffalo sauce, olive oil, and plantain. Okay,
so I'm trying to figure out what the essence of the onion flakes here.
Just to give it more flavor, like different from the...
I've never heard of onion flakes before.
Wow.
This is my first experience with it. Can I taste it?
You can.
Okay.
Let's see what the taste of onions.
Yeah, I love onions.
Okay.
It's not bad at all.
It's not bad. And it gives
it's like when you fry your onions with potato chips.
Something like that.
Fantastic.
So just to give it
all right, great. So let's get cooking.
Yeah, we can. So
always working with olive oil.
Yeah, olive oil.
Chef Nathaniel just knows how to bring some, zazz to his cooking. If you're just joining us, with me this morning in the kitchen is Chef Nathaniel of Natido Cuisine. And this morning we are making mushroom burritos. Interesting recipe, isn't it? I know. So now we're heating up our pan.
Yeah.
And getting it ready. So what's going into that pan first?
So we're going to first fry our
vegetables,
yes, with our onions. Then
okay.
Once that is done, we'll set it aside.
Okay.
Then we heat up the Mexican beans. Since it's already canned, so just to heat it up. Then also the mushroom.
Okay.
And we're going to add the spices to the mushroom to give it
that flavor.
Then we fry our plantain. Then pack everything together, wrap. And
Okay. I'm not really a fan of mushrooms, but it's not like I don't eat them. I do, but they're not like my go-to. So I am quite excited about this recipe. Now let's talk. Let me introduce you. Hey. So I went to the store.
Okay.
And I wanted to make fried rice. So I was contemplating if I should, add kidney beans to my fried rice. And then I said, okay, let me chill. So I went to Malam to get carrots and other vegetables. And then they were selling the other kidney beans. Hey!
I know where you are going.
It was the worst experience of my life. I didn't end up using those kidney beans because they take a lifetime.
And funny enough, if you use those kidney beans that those Malam sell, you have to boil it for hours because it has a kind of poison there. So if you don't even boil it, it's dangerous.
Yes.
So, but the one that they sell at the mall, that one has already been.
Hey, don't ever listen to a man when they tell you, because I was like,
it will take.
I said, how long is it going to say? He said, just cook it small.
Small. No, hours. It takes a lot of time.
I ended up not using it anyways. So
that's why if I want to use kidney beans, I just.
Okay, this is heating up pretty slowly. Let's increase it. All right, great. So we are going to fry up our vegetables first, and then with the plantains, are we chopping them?
No, we're going to fry, but it's more like in stripes, just like this.
Okay.
So we're going to coat it with some breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs to give it that crunch.
Yes.
Nice.
Our cinnamon.
Nice.
Just give it some
great
flavor.
Stuff happening here in the kitchen. Chef Nathaniel of Natido Cuisine is here, and we are making mushroom burritos. So we're nudging towards the weekend. Saturday mornings we're just going to chill, wake up, and you have all the time. Well, that's if you're not attending any wedding ceremony. You could try this recipe.
I haven't attended a wedding, safe.
Right?
One of my friends should get married now. It has been long. I'm gonna wear a shaving.
All right, great. Those onions.
Very nice.
Something about it. Like what?
And adding it with olive oil, it gives. I love olive oil because it has a very nice flavor compared to vegetable oil. Vegetable is just best for frying.
Yeah.
But when you want to cook up a storm,
use olive oil. Yeah. Great. So now we are going to toss in our vegetables, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And we're not going to let that cook for too long, right?
No.
We still want to maintain that crunchiness.
Definitely.
All right. Okay. That looks good. And I'm liking that
Then you can
color.
add some soya spice.
This is an infusion of different kinds of flavors. Pretty excited about our recipe this morning. Thanks to Chef Nathaniel, always cooking up in store whenever he's with us. All right, now it's time for some art display with Mazino. Take it away, Mazino. Welcome back. You're still on to Wake Up Nigeria. And of course, this is the kitchen segment with I and Chef Nat. And this morning we are making mushroom burritos. Ever heard of that before? Anyways, we got you here on Wake Up Nigeria. And what are the ingredients we're working with, Nat?
So we're making use of tortilla
bread,
buffalo sauce, olive oil, plantain, breadcrumbs, corn, mushroom. We have our bell peppers, carrots, cucumber, onions. Then we have some spice.
Mushrooms.
Yeah, and our
Kidney
Mexican beans. No, it's not actually kidney beans.
Mexican beans.
Yeah,
anyway, they're
like
called
chili.
kidneys. Yeah. Anyways, it's actually kidney beans, but it's Mexican
type.
Inspired. Yeah, because I mean, burritos are it's actually a Mexican, recipe.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about how you spiced up the mushrooms, because you used some really interesting spices.
So for the mushroom, what I did was I didn't put any salt or any seasoning, so I just added soya spice to give it a kind of local flavor. Then our chili flakes, because it is spicy, onion flakes. So and if you can perceive, the onions here is different from the onions one. Here.
Yes,
so
I can attest to it actually, because the onion flakes actually has a certain kind of flavor that it gives.
So it's more like you using fresh herbs and dried herbs together in the same. So it just gives it.
Nice. What can replace the mushrooms in this recipe?
You can use any protein of choice. You can use mushroom, you can use chicken. You can use beef. But I've never tried it with fish. But
fish?
I've never tried it.
In that case, it's not burritos.
Yeah, exactly.
Anymore.
It's not burritos. Yeah. So
it's not burritos.
But you can see, someone can still be creative, use fish and use maybe one other ingredients and call it a different name.
Yeah, well, I kind of agree with you.
Every food always have different
different taste. Yeah, you could like put a twist to it, especially if
and once it becomes popular, it can get a different name. So.
I agree. And most importantly, you need to consider your diet and what goes with what you can eat and what you can't. All right, great. So when our kidney beans is done, our Mexican beans, what's next?
So what's next is our plantain.
Okay, so what are we doing with the plantains? Because it has a very interesting method. We're working.
So for the plantain, we're just going to cut it,
then
fry it with some cinnamon and breadcrumbs.
Okay, so we are basically going to wrap the plantains in the breadcrumbs and then fry. Are we deep frying?
Not really deep frying, but just to
frying like you're frying your plantains.
Just normal plantain.
Okay, all right. Great stuff happening here in the kitchen. If you're just joining us, here with me is Chef Nat, and this morning we are making mushroom burritos. I know, quite an interesting recipe, right? Yes. And just in case you're missing out on this, you could, after the show today, you can check up our YouTube page. You find all of on our YouTube page at TVC Connect. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. You could also check out all our social media platforms. And now we are moving on to some interesting conversation on Book Chat with Titi. Well, thank you so much, Chef Marisi, for joining us in the kitchen this morning. Yeah. This is Chef Nathaniel of Natido Cuisine, and this morning he's taking us to Mexico. He's made you mushroom burritos.
Mushroom burritos.
So
yeah.
Okay, so have a taste. And
it's just basically tortilla wrap. Then we have some Mexican beans, plantain.
I'm seeing corn in there too.
Yes, corn is there, mushroom,
I can see that
lettuce,
too.
onions, and some vegetables.
All right.
Try it, please.
So please have a bite.
Let me do it.
And then I think it was sauteed with
I also
buffalo
cook as well.
sauce.
Yes, buffalo
Oh.
sauce is
Yeah.
also
Yes,
nice.
I love cooking.
You do?
Oh, nice.
Okay, bless this food in Jesus' mighty name.
Amen. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
right.
you.
How many languages do you speak, by the way?
We'll try with 3 and okay, let's say 4. A bit
Alright.
of
Because I noticed.
a bit of
Chef Nathaniel
A bit of
is
epic.
always amazing. I know he
Yes.
always has some sweet trick up his sleeve.
Yes,
for
yes,
his
yes.
meals.
Thank you so much, Shagwan
Thank you
Rinze.
very
Thank you,
much,
Nat,
man.
and thank you to all our guests.
Yeah, thank you.
We gotta wrap this up.
Yes, indeed. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is a Friday. That means it's
Yeah.
having fun.
Yes, we are. We do this every
All right.
morning.
Have a great day, people.
Bye.
7 a.m. tomorrow, y'all. Bye.